Ladies and gentlemen, hello and you're watching TTV News, some latest events in the province. And now we come into details. Ladies and gentlemen, in the afternoon of January 25th, the delegation of the Armed Forces of the Kingdom of Cambodia visited, gave gifts and respect to the TayNinhTV Border Guard Forces. Receiving the delegation, there was Colonel Lê Văn Vĩ, commander of the TayNinhTV Border Guard.
The delegation expressed gratitude for the attention and the help of the border guards of the province during the past time for the government and the people in all aspects. Colonel Lê Văn Vĩ, commander of the provincial border guard, thanks the special feeling that the units have for the border guard forces of the province, and at the same time it is hoped that in the coming time, the two sides will continue to direct the units under the right to do a good job of managing and protecting the common border between the two countries, promoting the coordination of the fighting crimes prevention and control, building a border of peace, friendship, cooperation, and mutual development. On this occasion of the Lunar New Year of 2024, the representatives of the delegations have given the gifts and wished the third and expressing their desire to continue to coordinate and cooperate more closely in performing the tasks of border management and protection.
On January 25th, the delegation of Severin Tabongkumum Provincial Police and the Military Force of Severin Province, Kingdom of Cambodia visited and wished the New Year to TayNinhTV Provincial Police on the occasion of the Lunar New Year of 2024. Receiving the delegation, there were Colonel Nguyễn Nhật Trải, Director of the Provincial Police, and comprising the Board of Directors and leaders of professional units of the Provincial Police. At the meeting, leaders of Severin Provincial Police, Tabongkumum, and the Gendarmerie Force of Severin Province, the Kingdom of Cambodia, and the Police of TayNinhTV Province exchanged and announced some information related to the socio-economic situation, security, and other. Some outstanding results in the coordination, fight against crime, ensuring security, and order on the border between the province. On the occasion of the traditional Tet holiday of Vietnam, the leaders of the provincial delegations of the Kingdom of Cambodia sent their greeting to all officers and soldiers of the TayNinhTV Provincial Police, wishing that the good relationship between the Police of Severin, Tabongkumum, and the Gendarmerie of the Kingdom of Cambodia and the Police of TayNinhTV Province became closer and stronger. Acknowledging and thanking the feelings of the delegation, Colonel Nguyễn Nhật Trải, Director of the Provincial Police, expressed his wish that, in the coming time, the two sides will continue to strengthen the chains of information-related information security, remote coordination in the field of crime prevention and control, focus on solving the border security situation, especially criminals of illegal entry and access, human trafficking, rust, smuggling, contributing to building a border of peace, friendship, cooperation, and joint development.
In the morning of January 25th, the members of the Party Central Committee, Minister of Health Đào Hồng Lan, and the delegation of Ministry of Health visited and burned incense at the memorial stele of the Southern Civil Medics at the 82 Hills Murder Cemetery in Tân Bình District and the Central Committee of the Southern Revolution Department. Along with the delegation, there were Mr. Nguyễn Mạnh Hùng, Deputy Secretary, Provincial Party Committee, and Mr. Võ Đức Trong, member of the Standing Committee of Provincial Party Committee, Standing Vice Chairman of Provincial People's Committee, and the heads of units under the Department of Health in TayNinhTV Province. In the dignified and respectful atmosphere, the delegation of the Ministry of Health and the leaders of TayNinhTV Province offered flowers and burned incense to commemorate the souls of the heroes and martyrs, including the heroes and martyrs of the health sector, who fell and laid down for the national independence and the national unification, for the integrity of the country to be warm and happy. And there, the Ministry of Health wrote a guest book in front of the source of alcohol and the martyrs. And next, the delegation came to offer incense at the house of commemorate President Ho Chi Minh and the central base of the Southern Department. to review the history of keeping the country of our ancestors, as well as remember the sacrifice and contributions of the doctors, the health nurses, officials in the works of national liberation and unification of the country. And the delegation also visited the memorial of the soldiers on the medical industry at the Central Committee of the Southern Department of the People's Medicine. Here, the leaders were reminded by Mr. Trần Thị Trung Chiến, chairman of the Traditional Club of the Southern People's Medicine Committee, the former Minister of Health, about the memories of the Southern Committee of the People's Medicine in fighting to protect the nation at the central base of the Southern Department.
In the morning of January 25th at Samad International Border Gate, Tân Biên District, the steering committee of 515 of Tây Ninh Province held a ceremony to welcome two teams to fry and gather the remains of Vietnamese martyrs who died in the first phase of Cambodia Phase 23, rice season 2023-2024. Complete task returned to the country. Attending the welcoming ceremony, there were Colonel Thái Thành Đức, Deputy Political Director of the Military Region 7 Command, and Deputy Head of the Steering Committee for 515 Military Region 7, Colonel Nguyễn Thanh Phong, Political Commissioners of the Bronze Military Command, Deputy Head of the Standing Committee for Steering Committee of 515 Province, and members. Representatives of the department, branches, and forces units, association and unions of the province and local authority, and a large number of people of the district. Departing troops on November 9, 2023. After 78 days of performing missions in Cambodia, two K-70 and K-71 teams shared and gathered 125 martyr remains in 5 provinces of Tà Bông Khmer, Komocham, Siem Reap, Banten Miche, and Odomiche province, in which Team K-70 collected 42 remains of martyr. Team K-71 collected 83 remains of martyr. In addition to the task of gathering the remains of martyr, the two teams K-70 and K-71 also coordinate to do mass mobilization, support funding, material and organize medical examination and treatment, and medicine for local people at war, supported by the Cambodian government and people, contributing to the tightening the friendship and solidarity between the two neighboring countries. Immediately after the two welcome ceremony, the delegates and two teams of K-70 and K-71 ruled their remain to be reserved at the 82nd Hill Martyr Cemetery, Tân Biên District, taking steps to organize a memorial ceremony and burial ceremony to rest in the motherland.
And ladies and gentlemen, in the afternoon of January, the 25th TayNinhTV Department of Science and Technology held a conference to summarize the science and technology activities in 2023. In 2023, there are 3 provincial-level science and technology tasks approved. 2 provincial-level science and technology tasks are recognized for the implementation results out of a total of 22 provincial-level science and technology tasks mentioned, approved, and implemented this year. In 2023, 8 overnight district town and Tây Ninh City organized to transfer 15 models for the application of scientific and technological and technical advances for production and life. And on this occasion, 4 authors and a group of authors who won the World of Tây Ninh Province Innovation Startup Contest in 2022 and 2023 received a reward from the Provincial People's Committee.
On January 25th, the Interdisciplinary Inspection Team of Food Safety No. 3 of the Province, chaired by the Department of Industry and Trade, conducted a food safety inspection at food production and trading establishments in the district. At the Hưng Company Limited Rural Inspection, the team recognized that its enterprise provided full legal documents in accordance with the law, have a fire protection design that has been approved, and reported the results of environmental monitoring of the monitoring area. In addition, the enterprise also fully stored legal record, improved information of the product's raw materials, At Angom Business Household, the production facility ensures food safety conditions in production, provide all documents in accordance with the law and test the show and product quality. However, the delegation also reminded the establishment to add more pallets to list the finished products and not how to write information between the product label and the product announcements.
And on the morning of January the 24th, the Liaison Committee of the Non-Countrymen Association in Ho Chi Minh City, led by Mr. Trần Quốc Huy, former Party Central Committee member, head of the Liaison Committee, visited and wished the leaders of the non-province a happy Lunar New Year. Welcoming the delegation, there were Mr. Nguyễn Mạnh Hùng, Deputy Secretary, Provincial Party Committee, and Ms. Nguyễn Đại Thi, member of Provincial Party Standing Committee, Standing Vice Chairman of Provincial People's Council, Mr. Võ Đức Trong, member of Provincial Party Standing Committee, Standing Vice Chairman of Provincial People's Committee. At the meeting, the Deputy Secretary, Provincial Party Committee Nguyễn Mạnh Hùng provided the general information on the socio-economic development situation of the province in 2023 and directions in the coming time. Pleased with the achievements that the party committee, the government, and the people of the province have achieved in non-fields in 2023, especially the tourism development, Mr. Trần Quốc Huy, head of Liaison Committee, also hope that under the leadership of the Provincial Party Committee, Antonin will take off and develop further in the near future. And on the eve of the Lunar New Year of the Dragon in 2024, Mr. Trần Quốc Huy, former member of the Party Central Committee, head of Liaison Committee of the Non-Countrymen Association in Ho Chi Minh City, wished the Party Committee, the authorities, and the people of the province a healthy New Year, the happiness, prosperity, successful completion of the targets set us in 2024 and the following years also. On this occasion, the leaders of the province and the Liaison Committee also exchanged information on some expected contents of the meeting programs of the Non-Countrymen Association in Ho Chi Minh City in the year of the Dragon in 2024. And on the afternoon of January 24, Mr. Nguyễn Mạnh Hùng, Deputy Secretary, Provincial Party Committee, Mr. Trần Văn Khải, Secretary, Hoa Thanh Thao Party Committee, visited and gave the gifts to policy families of people with meritorious services to the revolution and assistance who are 100 years old or over 100 years old in Hoa Thanh Thao. The delegation visited and presented congratulatory cards and 5 meters of silk fabric from the President to Mr. Lâm Thế Thanh in Long Thành Trung Quốc and Mr. Đoàn Văn Long in Long Thành Bắc Quốc, who turned to 100 years old, and presented a birthday card of the Chairman of the Provincial People's Committee to Mr. Lưu Tuấn Lộc, Long Thành Bắc Quốc, Ms. Phùng Thị Hai in Trường Hòa Commune, and Mr. Trần Văn Tám in Trường Đông Commune are over 100 years old. The delegation visited and gave gifts to the Vietnamese Herrick mother Phạm Thị Bé, born in 1936, residing in Nam Trại Hamlet, Trường Đông Commune. And there with the Secretary, Provincial Party Committee Nguyễn Mạnh Hùng, and the delegation visited Mother Phạm Thị Bé's health and current for her life and presented a gift of 1 million Vietnam dong in cash. For the citizens turning 100 years old and over 100 years old, they will receive a gift and 2.5 million Vietnam dong in cash.
The audience in this January, there is an activity that is expected by many people, tourists and Buddhists, which is the opening ceremony of the world's largest sandstone Buddhist material statue located on the top of Baden Mountain. It's expected that thousands of people will return to TayNinhTV to attend this meaningful event.
The Maitreya Bodhisattva statue is located on the top of Baden Mountain, has a height of 36 meters and a maximum width of 45 meters and a surface area of over 4,600 square meters and weight over 5,100 tons. The statue was crafted in a special method unprecedented in Vietnam and assembled from 6,698 natural limestone pieces inspired by the terrace fields, and is the world's largest sandstone Bodhisattva Maitreya statue. The statue of Maitreya Bodhisattva was rated in a sitting position on a flowing waterfall with a gentle face and a joyful smile, a rosary around his neck and his eyes facing the east where the sun rises as if looking towards the future. Together with the majestic Buddha statue of the Buddha Sun, the Great Maitreya Bodhisattva statue promises to create a unique spiritual architectural complex on the same peak, the roof of the southern region. And the opening ceremony of the Great Maitreya Bodhisattva statue was held under the chairmanship of Vietnam Buddhist Sangha of the province with the Venerable TayNinhTV, head of the Buddhist Administration Committee of the province, as organizing committee head. And here, many former rituals will be held, such as reciting Buddha's name to pray for blessing, etc., especially the scarf flowers offering ceremony with the participation of more than 3,000 visitors, along with more than 20,000 lanterns, with the people all hands writing prayers to Bodhisattva Maitreya. And also the day of the rite ceremony, the Buddhists and the tourists will admire the Bridge of Wishes, the first iconic spiritual bridge in Vietnam with a length of 90 meters and the highest artificial waterfall in Asia, surrounding the Bodhisattva statue of the Maitreya. With all the love I have for a stark and beautiful place like this, how can I miss it? And if there are conditions, I will go there. I haven't been to many other places in the world. I don't know if they have projects like this, but for me, Vietnam is the best. I'm very happy and excited that Tay Ninh has the largest sandstone Maitreya Buddha statue in the world. And with a complex of magnificent spiritual works, along with many cultural experiences and large-scale festivals that will be held in the near future at Ba Đăng National Tourist Area, on the top of Ba Đăng Mountain, such as Ba Đăng Mountain Spring Festival, Maitreya Spring Festival, launched during the cherry of the Lunar New Year, promising to make the Ba Đăng Mountain National Tourist Area to become the top pilgrimage destination attracting the tourists in the country. And ladies and gentlemen, on the morning of January the 24th, the Happy Book Station organized by Era Books Company opened in the province. The program took place from January the 24th and lasts to January the 28th of 2024 at Vincom Plaza Tay Ninh Shopping Center on April of the 30th Street, Quarter 1, World Trade Tay Ninh City. This time we came to Tay Ninh to give the young people a space to choose hot books. And there are hot books such as No Death, No Birth, Don't Be Afraid, 1,000 Lives, How to Win Friends and Influence People, and there was also hot novels like Dead in Our Village. The book station with more than 3,000 books with rich and diverse content, literature, romance books, management, economics, marketing books, the children's book, comics, psychology books, life skill, and quintessential historical books. I ran by after school and saw that the atmosphere here was very crowded. I went in and saw that it was suitable for my budget, and I also needed books to read and refer to. Happy Book Station will be an opportunity for the people to have the more choices for their favorite quality books suitable for their budgets. Activities contribute to forming the reading habits and spreading the reading culture in the community also.
Managing and protecting national border is very important as in the construction and defense of the fatherland is the responsibility of the whole party, the people, the whole army, and the political system. In particular, building a people's heart position in the border area is increasingly solid, which is one of the tasks faithfully performed by the party committee and the command board of Vam Trăng Trâu Border Guard Command.
Ladies and gentlemen, Vam Trăng Trâu Border Guard Station manages and the border sections of nearly 23.5 kilometers long and including more than 9.5 kilometers of river border and nearly 14 kilometers of land border in the two communes of Border and Phước Vinh, Châu Thành District, Tay Ninh Province, and on the Paris adjacent to the Dom Commune, Romias Hag district of Svay Viên Province, the Kingdom of Cambodia. In order to perform well the task of protecting the borders and landmarks, the unit has organized a patrol and control along the border to promptly detect and prevent violations of the law on borders and territories.
Đội vận động quần chúng là thường xuyên
And the mass mobilization team often cooperates with the local government in the commune to propagate to the radio speakers and propagate directly to the people in the near time of the dead if and all kinds of crimes and smuggling occurs a lot. And then ask the local people and the people to detect timely report and fight to prevent the crimes.
Thấy kịp thời báo cáo.
And since being propagated and mobilized, the people have understood that the task of protecting national border sovereignty is not only the task of the border guard, but also the responsibility of each citizen. Here, the border guards often go to the locality to propagate about the party's guidelines and policies and the laws of the state, and at the same time the national border law. Since then, the people have also complied with the party's policy, participating with the border guard of the border sovereignty and national territory. And the people in the border area understand most of all. If security and order at the border are maintained, they will be assured of developing production and developing the family economy also. And through propaganda campaigning, it has gradually raised awareness and responsibility of the people in the commune. With the high determination of the border guards and the people, believing that the people's position hard in the course of managing and protecting the national border areas will become more and more solid, contributing to maintaining the territorial sovereignty and national border security.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's all for today TTV News. Thank you for watching and see you next time.